I want to quickly talk to you about the Navy Fed Business Line of Credit. How do you get approved if you have bad or fair credit? Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome City Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you are to ask me. If you are doing as blessed and splendid as I am, go grab a cup of coffee, or tea, or vodka, and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about how to get a high-limit Navy Fed business line of credit with EIN only, especially if you have bad or fair credit. And step number one, you need to check out Navy Fed's business loans. So when we talk about Navy Fed's business loans, we have a trifecta. There are three lending options you have to pay attention to. So you have real estate loans, business lines of credit, and vehicle and term loans. And you can get those with EIN only. No matter what people say, millions of people over the last 10 to 15 years have gotten EIN only business lines of credit and business loans from Navy Fed. So I'm going to show you in today's conversation how to get that. So for the real estate loans, this covers commercial real estate, residential rental properties, multifamily dwellings, and property renovation. For the business line of credit, let me ask you a question. Do you know what a business line of credit really is? How do you use it for your business? What is the difference between a line of credit and a business term loan? Well, the thing here is that with the business line of credit, whether it is from a Navy Fed or another institution, you have the ability to actually get access to temporary working capital. You can manage your cash flow. You can take care of payroll. If there are gaps between accounts receivables and accounts payables, you're able to actually, I would say, fill that gap. You're able to fill that chasm. You can take care of unexpected expenses, and you can actually also overdraft. You have overdraft protection. Okay, so this is pretty cool. And the third leg of this trifecta when it comes to Navy Fed EIN only business loans is vehicle and term loans. So whether you need a car for traveling, a truck for hauling, or a commercial oven for cooking, the Navy Fed's term loans offer you the opportunity to grow your business with the tools and materials you need. Okay, so we're talking about equipment, company cars, heavy duty trucks, and so on and so forth. So the very first step you need to follow is to check out Navy Fed's business lending with EIN only. And it doesn't matter whether you have fair or bad credit. This strategy always works if you are able to apply it religiously. Step number two, you need to understand Navy Fed's business line of credit. Now, at first we had a bird's eye view of the business lending that Navy Fed has, right? In the second step here, I want to zero in on this particular Navy Fed's business line of credit. You can get it with EIN only or without. It depends on you. Now, one thing you need to understand is that the line of credit, the amount oscillates from $35,000 to $5 million. The APR oscillates from 4.79% to 23.79%. The FICO, they will accept you if you have a FICO as low as 530, but you got to have a strong application. They will accept a business credit score as low as 50. The PAYDEX, the DNB, the Dun & Bradstreet PAYDEX, as low as 50. So, but you got to have strong business financials. So, personal guarantee, yes, but this can be waived if the applicant has a multi-product relationship with Navy Fed and the business has a strong liquidity situation. A lot of folks think that Navy Fed only wants to have a personal guarantee. No, they will waive this if you are able to show them that you are strong, financially speaking. Okay, and one thing I want to say here is that what do you need to apply? They request. It really depends on your lender. You're a loan specialist. You got to contact Navy Fed, and you will work with someone who will let you know what kind of documents you need. But one thing for sure is that they will need from you a completed and signed business loan application, business tax returns under existing ownership, for the most recent 2 years, the business plan may be required. Personal tax returns for all owners and guarantors, most recent 2 years. Okay, financial statements, balance sheet, profit and loss, accounts receivable, accounts payable, agent report, debt schedule, proof of collateral in some cases. Additional documentation may be required, personal guarantee in some cases, and personal credit check in some cases. And they also might require, in some cases, personal financial statements for all owners and guarantors. Okay, and I'm going to show you on the screen right now what a personal financial statement looks like when you go with Navy Fed. So you can see on the first screenshot here. So they ask for the business information. You can see it here. The second screenshot, they want to have statement of financial condition. So the first screenshot has business information. Number 2, owner's guarantor information. Number 3, statement of financial condition. It's the same thing as balance sheet. Okay, this is the same thing as balance sheet. The fourth screenshot, they want your personal information, your annual income, your annual expenditures. So this is the equivalent of a P&L, profit and loss statements. Next, we're showing you right now the Schedule A. So those are for assets. Schedule B, where you have your assets, your liquidity, your securities, marketable securities. Section number 3, section number C rather, section D, section F, section G, and then here they just want you to sign. So you can see here another. So the last one, you just have to sign and date it and print your name. That's it. This is what a personal financial statements looks like with Navy Fed. The third step rather. So folks, we're talking about how to get approved for a high limit EIN only business line of credit with the Navy Fed if you have bad or fair credit. First thing is you need to check out Navy Fed's business loans. Number 2, you need to understand Navy Fed's business line of credit. Number 3, I want you to bank with Navy Fed. Let's get down to business. You really need to establish a relationship with Navy Fed. First, let's look at the business checkings and savings account. Now, before we even do that, do you currently bank with Navy Fed at the personal level? This is a big decision time. Big decision time. Talk to me. Do you currently bank with Navy Fed at the personal level? If yes, that's fantastic, because then you can just you can open a business account with them, or you can convert the existing personal account into the business account if you want to. But you got to have a relationship with them. So let's go through the products that they have. So business checking accounts, they have a Navy Federal Go Biz. They have the business checking, right? They have the business plus checking. They have the business premium checking. This is pretty good. They also have the Go Biz debit card. In terms of business savings accounts, they have money market savings accounts. They have jumbo money market savings accounts, and they have certificates of deposits. Okay, so the money market savings accounts, you need to have a minimum of $2,500 balance to earn dividends. For the jumbo money market savings account, you need to have a minimum of $100,000 balance to earn jumbo dividend rate. And for the certificate, you need to have minimum purchases as low as $100, no maximum purchase amounts excluding special promotions and offers, and 3-month to 7-year terms available. Okay, my point here is that if you want to actually get approved, you want to increase your chances of being approved, you need to open at least a checking account and a savings account. Now, if you want to be if you can't do both, I would say go with one. But to increase your chances of being approved, you need to open both accounts. This is part of the fulcrum, the strategy, the foundation of a great relationship with Navy Fed, because that way they will see your transactional history, they will see money coming in, money going out, they can track your cash flow statements. So by the time you ask them for a line of credit, they already have your transactional data. They're not going to ask you anything else, and by doing that, you are making the whole process easier and faster for you and for them. Number 4, folks, I want you to check your credit score. Okay, this is critical, because if you remember, we're talking here about a Navy Fed business line of credit, and this line of credit is basically, they can go as low as a 530 in terms of FICO, but Navy Fed usually wants to have a 680, but minimum. But they can go as low as 530. The only thing is you got to have a strong application. So before you actually go into into the whole process, please check your credit score. That way you have a clear idea. That way you're not going to pay now you might be telling me, well, I'm fine. I know my credit score is like 550 or 575. I don't need to double check it. You know what? You're making the wrong mistake because you might be ending up paying a lot more in interest in a high because of a high APR that's just been given to you because your credit score is abysmally low. And you don't want that. Okay, so checking your credit score becomes a vital ingredient of the whole strategy here. There is a website called annualcreditreport.com. You can see on the screen. This is a federally mandated website and it's free. Once a year, you are entitled to a free copy of your credit reports from each of the three major credit reporting agencies. We're talking about TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Okay, so go to their website and put in your information, and you get your free credit score. Now, you can also, if you have the chance, you can also order from DNB, Dun & Bradstreet, or Experian, or Equifax a copy of your business credit score. That way, you have a clear idea. You have a holistic view of your credit scores, both personal and business. You can also call 1-877-322-8228. That's the number for the annualcreditreport.com, 1-877-322-8228. That way you just put it there. You just have an idea. Why should you take a look at your credit score? Well, stuff happens, right? What if there was a mistake? What if you were a victim of identity theft? You never know. I mean, nowadays, it's just crazy out there. We live in a crazy world. People are just sitting around trying to steal other people's identity. And this is just happening every day. It happens every single day. So if you spot a blemish and an unauthorized blemish and an unauthorized stain on your credit report, you can dispute it. You can write letters to the credit bureaus to dispute the derogatory item. And you want to take it out. You want to take it out as soon as possible, because this is going to basically make your FICO score lose weight unnecessarily, and you don't want that. So this is why it's important to check your credit score so you can see if you qualify, if you're within the required band in terms of FICO score when it comes to the Navy Fed EIN only business line of credit. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation today about how to get approved for an EIN only Navy Fed's business line of credit, a high limit, but even if you have bad or fair credit. Step number 5, you need to know the GoBees Rewards Card. So the GoBees Reward Card is the signature business credit card from Navy Fed. Obviously, this show is not about getting a business credit card with EIN only from Navy Fed. This is about getting a business loan, but it's always good to have this. And I'm just saying this because in case you don't get approved for the loan, at least you have the card. And the GoBiz Rewards credit card, the credit limit is up to $500,000. The APR is as low as 7.90%. The FICO as low as 530 with a strong application, and the Paydex as low as 50 with strong business financials. Okay, so this could be a good opportunity. Also, I mean, the Navy Fed GoBiz Rewards Mastercard business credit card is a solid rewards business card from Navy Fed, and actually, based on our analysis, this card is a great option for smaller businesses who want to earn rewards for the kinds of purchases they make every single day, because the card earns a single point for every dollar spent with no cap on the number of points earned. Okay, and the cool thing here is that points are redeemable for cashback, travel, gift cards, and much more, with redemptions available from as little as 1,000 points. This is really good. And the card also features a highly competitive APR on purchases and balance transfers and no annual fee. So the card is actually great for people who are a member of the Navy Federal Credit Union, businesses who want to earn rewards points for the purchases they make, if they don't want to pay an annual fee and they want to provide multiple employees with access to the card. So this is really good, and this is something that you might want to think about. And the Navy Fed, the Go Biz Rewards comes under the Visa brand or the MasterCard brand. So under the Visa brand, you have, by the way, I'm showing you on the screen the Go Biz Rewards card program descriptions. You can see this is an important, you might want to peruse that when you get some time. We're going to put this in addition to the link. This is a PDF document. So I was saying that this card comes under two flavors, the Visa flavor and the MasterCard flavor. So at the end of the day, it's all a matter of preference. Now let me talk to you now about number 6, step number 6. You want to get your act together. Let me ask you a question. Do you know something called the certification of beneficial owners? Okay, you better know this. This is so important. It is an important document, as the name implies, that talks about the beneficial owners of your business. We are working on a new show that will explain all those fundamental loan documents. But if you're going to apply for an EIN only line of credit with business line of credit with Navy Fed, you better have this document, the certification of beneficial owners. You also better have your EIN confirmation letter from the IRS, because Navy Fed is going to check that. They want to make sure that you are indeed a company and not just like just an empty shell, if you will. No, you got to be a company for real, like a real company with an EIN, with its own accounting system, its own business credit cards, its own business checking accounts. You need to have an EIN also, right? So the confirmation letter I was talking to you about, you get it from the IRS after applying for an EIN with the IRS, and you can do this online. Okay, no need to draft a letter and just mail it to the agency. No. So EIN stands for Employer Identification Number, and you also don't forget to attach to to get ready to, when you are trying to get your act together, to think about a business plan. Okay, and again, please don't tell me, oh, my company is too small to have a business plan. I really don't care about that. And those are so, I don't know how to say this. Those excuses are not really valid anymore, because you can be a small business, it can be a teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini business, but you can still have a business plan, because a business plan not only talks about where you've been, where you are, but most importantly, where you're going, where you're bringing your company, your vision, your mission, your business model, that kind of stuff, how you plan to monetize your business over and over and over. So you need to have a business plan. You need to also incorporate, please, do not remain a sole proprietorship. You want to be a company. You want to be an LLC or a C Corp or an S Corp or LP. So you can file with Navy Fed if they so ask. You can show them the articles of incorporation of the business or the article of organization. You don't forget also to attach your financial statements, to have them ready just in case the Navy Fed folks are asking you. Okay, this is important, as well as your accounting setup. Step number 7, folks. You want to meet with a Navy Fed rep. You need to join and then apply. So once you speak to someone at Navy Fed, then you can apply. Now, if you are already a Navy Federal member but not yet a business member, please remember that you need to join first. Now, membership in Navy Fed is easy, even if you're not affiliated with the military. So to join Navy Fed Federal Navy Fed Credit Union, you'll need to be a current or retired member of the Armed Forces, a Department of Defense civilian employee, contractor or retiree. Family of current members, including parents, grandparents, siblings, grandchildren, and household members, are also eligible. But as I said, you don't have to be affiliated through geography, biology, or profession to the military. You can still qualify. So you want to discuss a few things with Navy Fed rep. You want to talk about liquidity. You want to talk about other things that are important. Okay, how is your business doing? How much do you need? What do you need the money for? That kind of stuff. This is very important. Okay, and you also, are you ready to? Can you afford to pay? This is a line of credit, but still, can you pay the interest if it's interest only? And then you want to apply. So I'm showing you on the screen right now. You have to go to this. You have to click apply now. And if you have any question, please contact 1-877-418 1462, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. And the thing, this is if you want a request greater than $50,000 in terms of a business line of credit. If you want a lower amount, you can do this online. Okay, I'm showing you right now the first screenshot here. This is the form, the small business loan application. It's also valid for line of credit. You put in your information, the type of loan requested, the business member. You put our information here. You can see on the screen the amount, the purpose of the loan, the collateral if applicable. Second screenshot, you have to put if there are any outstanding obligations, and you have to put you have to fill in the information for E, other business information. If the answer is yes to any questions below, you need to explain. Here we put no, so it doesn't apply to us, so no explanation. You need to put other business bank accounts that you have. So in this case, we put fictitiously that we have Bank of America accounts. The next one, they want you to put business owner one information, so you can see all the information here, your assets, your liabilities. Those are part of your financial statements, and specifically your balance sheet. Okay, and here we have a business owner number 2. The reason why we have business owner number 2 and number 3, you will see very soon, is that I had put 3 business owners for this business, for this fictitious business. That's why the system has just generated 3 business owner information. So the third one is here, business owner 3 information. Okay, so you have to put as many forms as there are business owners. And then they have the equal credit opportunity notice. This is just a notice they have to put in there. And next you have the agreement and disclosures, personal guarantee, those is there. Next we have a beneficial owner certification. Okay, so here you use and then signature. L, you sign and print your name and you did it. You can complete the application form and beneficial owner form if required. Print them out and sign with the pen, because digital signatures are not accepted. Then you want to scan the signed documents and submit online. And this is the link. This is on the page. You can see this is where you submit things online. And then you will receive an update approximately 7 to 10 business days after you have submitted your application. All right, folks, this is it for today's conversation. I was talking to you about how to get approved for a high limit EIN only business line of credit from Navy Fed, especially if you have bad or fair credit. Step number 1, understand you have to check out Navy Fed's business loans. Number 2, understand Navy's business line of credit. Number 3, you want to bank with Navy Fed. Number 4, you want to check your credit score. Number 5, you want to know the GoBiz rewards card. Number 6, you want to get your act together. And number 7, you want to meet with Navy Fed rep. Join and apply. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.